Hello, welcome to Card Nights. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo November 2022 monthly money and career reading. Virgos, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming month, November 2022. Money and career. Thank you to each and every one for watching, for supporting this channel, for liking and sharing your energies. Thank you. You sharing your energies helps me push my energies in these readings. Wow, lots of cards, Virgo. Let's see what's going on here. Let me try to put these in order. Okay, here we go. We start with the Tower. Okay, Virgo. I'm not surprised because the weekly, if you check out the weekly, Virgo, this current week, last week of October, if you're watching this a bit later, you have this realization that the cycle you were in, and many of your readings have been at this from the end of that cycle, energies of that end of cycle, figuring things out in your career, in that project you so wanted to start, in that job you so wanted, in that business you so wanted to start, whatever it is for you, right? Those energies, I have been reading them for a few months now, navigating something that you started a while ago, trying to figure out how to work it back and forth, right? 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, meeting people, starting new ideas, finding finances, finding locations or logistics, and really not being able to pinpoint exactly how you're going to make it happen. And it's been a while. And so I think that the past couple of weeks, you have realized, Virgo, that it's time to move on to something else, or to see things differently and think things differently. In other words, that project, that job, that promotion, that business, take it as it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. Whatever you had in your mind that you were trying to make happen in the past few months, even couple of years, right? Or at least since the world situation, I think that navigating that and trying to make it happen made you realize either that that's not satisfying enough for you, or not the right trajectory, or, just not wanting to do that anymore. And maybe the difficulties of making it happen made you realize that you wanted to shift to something else. Understand that your path is somewhere else, and that you're going to do this in a different way, or you might completely do something differently. Or, for example, move to another city or move to another country, maybe same project, but somewhere else. And it doesn't have to be that. But see, you have the 2 of Wands here, opening up to the world. And so maybe that project, job, business, idea, take it as it resonates, is just not going to work out that way. And you're done with that. You're done with trying. And it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It doesn't mean that. It just means it's not going to work that way. That picture you had, that picture perfect you had in your mind, that thing, and you are a perfectionist, Virgo. You are a fixer. You are a doer. You are a person that gets the job done, hardworking, and a beautiful, beautiful soul to help people, to be there and find solutions. And for you to realize that it's just not going to go that way, is a beautiful thing because you're opening up to the world now. And now you're opening up to other opportunities. End of cycle, Virgo. End of cycle. It's very clear. The Tower, 10 of Wands, and the World. Can't be clearer than that. And now you can finally go navigate other seas, you know, fresh air, because trying, and you're not the only one, right? All signs are in these energies of trying to make that happen, still feeling the desire, the creativity that we've always had, even pre-world situation, even if with everything going around, we want to create, we want to build, and that is what we have to do. We have to push forward, but we also have to be realistic in understanding that things have completely changed. Energies have completely changed. And so as we adapt, we also discover new realities, new doors to open, new ways, new ideas. So they're different. That's okay. That's okay. They're different because you're ready to work with a team, build something new. You can, right? Build something new. You're building you're back in business, Virgo, with a new energy of, yes, building. Let's see where this goes. Two of Wands is planning. You might be planning to travel. Again, that's why I said maybe you're moving, or maybe you're traveling to other countries or other areas. Doesn't have to be other countries, can be other cities, other neighborhoods, to feel a different vibe and go adventure yourself and go discover. Go see what's going on, to be curious, to go see what's going on somewhere else. And maybe because you have the Queen of Pentacles, that's you, building, being there, confident in what you're doing, and also Pentacles. And I feel, Virgo, all along the way, you've had Pentacles. It's not like you're not working. You are working. You are making things happen, but you're just discovering that thing in your mind that the big picture, let's put it that way, the goal, the end goal, your aspiration, that big picture, not the jobs you're doing around, not the ideas you're developing around, that big project that you've had in your mind, the end game, right? It's not going to happen the way you've been trying to make it happen for months, even years. So, on to new trajectories, and look at that, you have an Ace of Wands. So, the realization here with the Tower, understanding that it's time to let go of certain ways, let go of a certain mindset, right? It can also be, I don't like to say that for the Tower, but because for me, the Tower is just realizing that it's not working, right? It's not working in that way. And that you need a big change and you need to think differently. But it's also something that triggered that, right? You can wake up one morning and think, okay, enough is enough. I'm not doing it that way anymore. It's just not working for me. It doesn't mean it's not working, and it doesn't mean you're not making money. It's just not the right way for you, and you're not feeling complete or satisfied or fulfilled in the way you want it to happen, right? That business you're trying to set up, that idea you're trying to build, right? That job or that promotion you're trying to get. Well, maybe you got something, but not the salary that goes with it. Or maybe you were offered something, but they never delivered. Or maybe you thought you were getting that job, but you're not, or you have to wait. You still have to wait. You know, that thing that you've been waiting for and trying to make happen. And so something happens in your mind or around you. It can be something someone says, something someone does, something you see, something you feel. Can be unexpected, right? That you understand to build in a different way or to rebuild in a different way. And to focus on doing it in a different, from a different perspective. It's the moment where you are highly aware and in tune with your inner guidance system, with your intuition. It's that moment of revelation or reckoning, that it is the opportunity to break free from that old way, the opportunity to break free from that wall, right, that you keep hitting, or it's just you just not satisfied with the way it's done or the end product or whatever, right, or the frustration of not getting what you thought you were going to get. Something like that, right? Comment down below, share your journey, share your energies, let me know what's going on in your path, right? That's how I find my energy to push forward. And let's push to 20K. That's my goal for 2022. Let's get to 20K. There we go. Or past 20K, Virgo. So thank you to each and everyone for being here and watching these readings. So yes, let go of the old ways. Let go of the old ways of thinking. Let go of the old ways of seeing, right, that you've been holding on to. And this is sort of the, the spark, that aha moment that puts everything in perspective, to do things differently, to completely transform and just sort of break from those old ways. All right, and you have the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. Beautiful. New cycle, success coming in, but it's a complete new cycle, new wave, new energy, starting something new, right? The end here, end of that, and now you're on to something else. So maybe you do have a different project in your mind, right? Maybe you have something now. It's almost like I feel you've changed. Well, we all have, right? So that's the energy I'm feeling, that since the world situation, pre-world situation, you had an idea that you had started building, or at your aspiration, whatever it was, that goal, right? And then hits the world situation and everything tumbles over. But you make do, and you do jobs, and you connect with people and find ideas, and you're inspired, you're energized, but it's just not exactly what you wanted to do, and it's not working out. And here, I think that you finally understand that this is the moment to align with something different and to align to a new cycle, right? So maybe it is a new job, or something that or maybe you weren't. I think that's almost, as the months and years went by, because that's really what I've been reading for the last couple of years, Virgo, you were further and further and further from your original project, job, business idea, take it as it resonates. And it has become sort of a blur. Like, what was I doing? What was the original idea again? What was that thing I wanted to do again 3 years ago? I don't even remember. About at this point, navigating all over, meeting people, finding new ideas, connecting with new people, finding money, finding spaces, and it's still not working out, and it's still not. So now you have a new vision. And I think that this Ace of Wands and this Lovers is giving you that fun energy again. And I think you had lost your fun vibe, your loving fun vibe. We all have, Virgo. Don't take this personally. We all have. And we're all trying to find it back, to regain something, or at least understand what kind of energy we can utilize now to push forward, to find our creativity, to find our ideas, to find our mojo and our ambition, right? And here you are with the Lovers, finally being clear now on this new thing. This is new with the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Lovers, and the World. It's really being clear on that, on your choice now. And now I think you can articulate what it is. Now, it might, wow, yeah, completely different. Wow, you have the Tower and the Death. Yeah, it's completely different. I think you're waking up to you might be completely changing careers. clear on what you're building. You're focused. You're really focused, Virgo. And you're focused on protecting your idea, protecting your energies, protecting your space, because that is what you want. Maybe you don't want people to interfere with your career path anymore, or your ideas. Maybe you just you just want to be your own, and you don't want people to, because this Seven of Wands here is fighting conflicts, protecting your idea, protecting your space, having people invade your space, maybe having an opinion, telling you what to do, how to do it. You should have done it this way, you should have done it that way, right? Everybody has an opinion, right? And you don't want to hear that anymore. You're done with that. You want your own vibe, your own path, and you're completely transforming. And I really love this, Virgo, because this reading here is not only you redirecting your path. I think that it can be the same project that you've had from the get-go, but completely different, completely a new perspective, like a complete new blueprint or business plan, right? Whatever it is. And you're like, you've completely transformed it. Like your Etsy shop that you wanted originally has become, you're freelancing for another company, doing the same thing, like creating the same object, just now for a company, or or freelancing for different companies, but you're actually doing the same thing but for someone else, right? Being paid by someone else as opposed to having your own company, something like that. Or you wanted to start your own restaurant, and now you're working for another restaurant, but like a good implementing your ideas, like a manager. All of a sudden you're becoming a manager, and or something like that, or you're freelancing and I feel like you're free. You're it's the battle, the frustration, the battle wanting to be free in your ideas, in your energy to push forward. You don't want anybody in your way, right? And I think that is you understanding that you are your own power. See how I am a little frustrated and a little, it's hard for me to find my words. You push forward and in realizing that it's going to be completely different. And you are understanding what was blocking you. And I think that it's you in your own way blocking yourself, thinking, maybe, overthinking, or listening to, other people's ideas, advice. And sometimes it's good. And sometimes we have to find our way by ourselves and realize that it's not the right path to take. And we have to use our own powers, use our own intuition. And it's one thing to absorb other people's energies, ideas, and connecting and discussing and brainstorming, but it's another thing to be your own entity and build your own business. And when you are the one doing that, you realize what is good for you. You realize what your powers are, what your talent is, what it is you want to develop, and how you flourish, right? Bloom in your ideas, not in other people's energies, not in other people's ideas. You can bounce off, but at the end of the day, it's your own, it's your baby. So you now understand that, yes, it's your power, your baby, your path, and you're going to do it your own way. And the way that you've been doing it so far, even if it was from the help of others or collaborating with others or being with others, you realize that that wasn't enough for you, or it's not enough for you. And now you need to move on to your own. And that you're clear on that now. You're clear on your value system. You're clear on your beliefs, on your ideas, on your philosophy, whatever it is that you're doing. Again, example, you are, I'm trying to figure out, an illustrator, right? And you want to start your own business. And maybe you were an illustrator for people, or, you know, or an accountant, or a plumber, or whatever it is. And it doesn't even look like it's creative, but it can be creative. But I don't even have any cups here. And you wanted to start your own business, and you had a clear vision. A clear vision on your business a few years ago, and then just tried and tried and tried. And now you're going off to, maybe you'll continue to be a plumber, an illustrator, an accountant, a chef, a teacher, whatever, but you're moving in a completely different direction. You're doing it in a different way. Wow. But it's you understanding your power, and you understanding that maybe you got lost in other people's energies, and now you're regrouping and letting go those stigmas you had, those blockages you had, maybe even from childhood, right? Letting go of those harmful illusions of what you can or cannot do, or you know, or who you are in life and what your powers are. Don't let anybody dictate anything that you are. You know yourself more than anybody else. And that's the lesson here. Above all, yes, you're starting something completely new with all this, my oh my, but it's also you finding yourself. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Virgo. You are finding yourself. You're finding your soul path, right? Feeling comfortable. Yes, look at this. Two aces. Yeah, you're clear. I think you've cleared out the cobwebs. Cleared out the blockages. Yes, cleared out the blockages. New idea. Fresh new idea. Protecting this idea. And protecting this. You are in control. Power, power, power. You are a leader, a decision maker. You are in control. Whatever this is that you're doing, you're in control. You can also be protecting your time and space from an Aries, a father figure, a brother figure, a family figure, or a boss, or someone, right, that you don't want in your space. You're okay with them being there, but you don't want them dictating. So maybe you're in a job and you have a manager or a director or someone that is constantly on you, and you don't want to do that anymore. Or maybe you're, that is how it feels. But it feels that you little by little have realized what is important for you. Little by little realize what energies you can power forward, and really building your soul path little by little. It's almost like the snowplow, getting rid of those toxic ideas or thoughts that there's certain things you can or cannot do, or ideas you can develop, or certain ways, to do things that, you can or cannot do. And that snowplow is just paving this beautiful career path for you. I believe that this Emperor has popped up before. So this is you in your power. And you're okay following directions, but at the end of the day, you are the one that will be in power. You will protect your power, protect yourself and your loved ones. This can be someone that's in your life, or someone you're working with that you don't want in your way. Comment down below. All right, let's see if there's one more card here. But new ideas, new ways, new path, new job, whatever it is. Maybe you are taking on a job after wanting to you know, develop something. But I think you've had jobs, right? I think you have. I keep thinking, but this is new. This is all new. Tower, death, 2 aces, thus the lovers and the world completely new. Yes, you're sorting things out, organizing yourself, planning, prioritizing to make things happen. Money is coming in. You're really at this crossroads where this new is building up, and this is time. It is time to make this happen, Virgo. Let's see if there's one last message for the road, Virgo. Sorry for the rants, Virgo, but it's really you finding yourself, finding your truth, and feeling the love, right? You are a beautiful being, and love yourself for who you are. I know it seems simplistic. Ooh, lots of cards here. Okay, here we go. Yes, moving forward, action forward, lots of communication, lots of messaging, moving forward. Regrets, yes. That's okay. That's okay. You know, 2 of Wands. You have, again, the 2 of Wands, confirming that you're opening up to the world. You're planning the future. You're moving forward. You're opening up. So you can be traveling. Doesn't have to be. Marching forward in a new idea. I love it. Creating again. And again, the 10 of Wands. You're at the end of that cycle. You are blossoming into something new. Understanding to love yourself, right? Get all that weight off your shoulders, Virgo. You are a beautiful person. Don't ever let anybody tell you otherwise. Beautiful person. Creating with heart. You are creating with your heart. Finding your soul path. Absolutely beautiful reading, Virgo. Thank you so much for watching, right? I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you for liking, sharing your journeys, your energies. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Have a great month. And if you've just stumbled upon this channel and enjoyed this reading or connected with it in some way, shape, or form, please comment down below. Let me know. And if you don't want to share your journey, which I completely understand, just put a heart down below in the comment section, so I know you connected with this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great month, Virgo. Take care. Bye-bye.